Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope you're doing well. So we're about to get into your Twin Flame Thursday reading, alright, just to see what's going on between the masculine and the feminines currently, alright. This is a timeless reading, even though it's posted on a Thursday, you know, this is timeless, so whenever you see the messages when you need to receive the message. Just remember though, this is a general reading. It will not resonate for everyone. Please just take what resonates and leave the rest behind. The energies of the cards can be flipped, so I could be talking about you, but I mean your person. I could be talking about your person, but I mean you. Feel free to flip the roles if you need to. I am open for personal readings, and all the information for that will be in the description box below. Like and comment on the video on the way in. It would really help me out. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. Okay, so we're going to look at the masculine first, and then we're going to look at the feminine. All right, so what's going on for the masculines currently, please? What's going on for the collective? Masculines currently, please. What's going on with the masculine? Okay, so we've got the Sun, Journey, which is the Fool, and the Thinking Woman, which is the Queen of Swords. Okay. What's going on for the feminine currently, please? What's going on for the feminine? We've got the Thinking Man, all right, which is the King of Swords. What's going on for the feminine currently, please? We've got Woman holding a coin, which is the Queen of Pentacles, and Angel of Balance. Bottom of the deck, we have got hostilities. Okay, so Five of Swords energy. What's going on for the masculine currently, please? What's going on for the masculine currently, please? What's going on for the masculine? What's going on for the masculine currently, please? So we've got Moon in Scorpio, transformation, a change in your emotional life. Okay, so this is the Death card. What's going on for the feminine? What's going on for the feminine, please, currently? What's going on for the feminine, please, currently? Just one card, please. What's going on for the feminine? What's going on for the feminine currently, please? Just one card. Just give me one card, please. One card. One card for the feminine. What's going on for the feminine currently, please? Whoa. And we have got Eclipsing Gemini, negotiation, rise to challenges as a new path opens. Okay. Bottom of the deck, what have we got? We've got Eclipsing Aries, collaboration, boost relationships through teamwork and compromise. Okay. So, the masculines are going through some kind of ending at the minute. Okay, they're breaking free of something, and they are thinking of ways on how they can do it. Now, it's interesting that the Thinking Woman's come out on his side and the Thinking Man's come out on your side. So I feel like with this energy, your mind, you've got a similar mindset of what your end goal is going to be. Okay, even if this is unspoken. So it's like your souls might just have an understanding that you two are going to embark on this journey together after this ending that's the masculines are going through. Okay, so boost relationships through teamwork and compromise, collaboration. So some of you could be working on something with your masculine at the minute. You could be working together on something. All right, this is going to boost your relationship, okay, because you're working together, you're compromising. So it's like you've both got the same end goal, All right, that's what I'm seeing. All right, so let's have a look at the masculine. What's going on for the masculine currently, please? I also feel like for some of you, your masculine's had an ego death with the sun and this death card. Your masculine's had an ego death, and he's ready to embark on this new way of life. All right, so what's going on for the masculine currently, please? What's going on for the masculine currently? So we've got the Ace of Swords, the Knight of Swords, the Tower. Okay, so I feel like somebody's getting cut off. We've got the Chariot, the Ace of Wands, and the Page of Wands. Bottom of the deck, we've got the World. Yeah, there's definitely a cycle that's coming to an end here for some of the masculines. They're going through some kind of ending at the minute. Okay, so Ace of Swords, Ace of Wands. We've got two aces here. Wow, and the Ace of Cups is just peeping through at me there too. So with endings come new beginnings. So there's going to be a lot of new beginnings where this particular group of collectives concerned. So your masculine's in a very logical mindset at the minute. All right, he's thinking logically. So he's trying to think of the best way that he can end whatever situation that he's in and come towards you in the best possible way that he can. So it's like he's thinking about this. He's really thinking about this. You know, where Ace of Swords, Knight of Swords, he's really thinking, how can I go towards the feminine? How can I move towards? And now I do feel like there is going to be some kind of tower moment that leads to some kind of ending. Okay, which is going to enable him to have these new beginnings. This is going to enable him to come towards the feminine. Why is the Ace of Swords here, please? Why is the Ace of Swords? Try again. Why is the Ace of Swords here, please? Why is the Ace of Swords here? Clarify this Ace of Swords. So we've got the Five of Pentacles. So he's thinking about leaving everything. He's literally thinking about leaving with, like, everything. He's thinking about leaving someone out in the cold. Knight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. But he's like, he's thinking, how can I leave without leaving with nothing? All right, so this is where his mindset is at the minute. How can I end this situation that I'm in? How can I leave something? How can I embark on this new journey without losing everything? Why is the Knight of Swords here? Some of you, though, there could be a tower moment that forces him out of this situation. Because whatever this is, Spirit don't want him in this, whatever this situation is that's coming to an end. Spirit don't want him in it anymore. So we've got the Nine of Pentacles. So I feel like he's thinking about, how can I become single but not be skint, all right, but not, so I've lost everything, so he's not going to, like, come, yeah, how can I leave so I can keep my head above water? All right, how can he leave? How can he end something and still keep his head above water? So this is very much so what he's thinking. All right, this is what he's planning. Why is the Tower here? So we've got the Five of Wands. So there's arguing. Ten of Swords again. There's arguing. Whatever situation that he's in at the minute, if he's in a relationship with somebody, there's arguing, there's battles, there's tower moments, repeated tower moments, all right? Because Spirit's trying to show this individual, like this masculine, that he's not in the right place. You know, regardless of the fact whether he can keep his head above water or not, he's not in the right place. So maybe this is where this collaboration's going to be coming in here. You and your masculine need to work together. You know, you might need to like work together on something, like come to some kind of compromise where he's like, yeah, okay, well, I'm leaving this situation, but I'm going to leave with nothing. But how about we do this? You know, we put our finances together, or we move in together, or, you know, whatever it is here with the Chariot. He wants to work. He wants to work with the feminine. So I feel like there's going to be some kind of joint project or some kind of joint situation that's orchestrated by spirit for you and this masculine to work together. Why is the Chariot here? Why is the Chariot here, please? Clarify the Chariot. Clarify the Chariot, please. So there could be a Tower moment and he leaves. Yeah, 6 of Swords. There could be a Tower moment and he leaves. He moves out of the house that he's living in, or he moves out. The Fool. Yeah, he's breaking free of something. He's breaking free of this like these repeating Tower moments, and he's coming towards his passion. Ace of Swords. He's moving towards this Ace of Wands, the person that he's passionate about, which is the feminine. He's moving towards you. You know, he's going to take this risk with the Fool. He wants a new beginning. Why is the Ace of Wands here? Clarify the Ace of Wands. Why is the Ace of Wands here? The Four of Pentacles. He definitely doesn't want to let you go. He does not want to let the feminine go. The Magician at the bottom of the deck. But I also feel like the person that he's in a relationship with doesn't want to let them go. So if your masculine's in a relationship with somebody else, the person that he's with doesn't want to let him go. 2 of Cups, yeah. Because they don't want him going towards the person that makes him happy. They don't want him to come into union. Look, Ace of Cups, 2 of Cups. They don't want him to have this new beginning in love with the feminine, whoever this is. Because the person that he's in a relationship with knows that his passion, his love, his loyalty lies with you. Lies with the feminine. Why is the Page of Wands here? Clarify the Page of Wands, please. Clarify the Page of Wands. The Empress. So he's coming towards the Divine Feminine. 10 of Pentacles. He wants a commitment with the Divine Feminine. He wants a commitment with the Empress. All right. But he's like, how can I keep my head above water? You know, I'm working and working and working here with the 8 of Pentacles. But I feel like the answer is this 3 of Pentacles, which is collaboration, teamwork, working together. And I feel like the way this masculine needs to keep his head above water is through working with this Divine Feminine, collaborating with his Divine Feminine on something. You know, talk about this. King and Queen of Swords, the King and Queen of communication. So I think, yeah, 3 of Wands. You know, there's something here about, you know, you're working with this masculine. Working with him is going to it's going to manifest something between the both of you. So there's definitely something I feel that Spirit's trying to encourage this masculine to, like, collaborate with you, work on something together, you know, talk about things. You know, especially for some of you, you might know that this masculine left whatever situation, you might know that he's not got anything. You might know that he's not got anything, but it's like, look, let's do this together. Let's build this together. You know, because sometimes, you know, the universe and Spirit will keep people in this 4 and 5 of Pentacles energy because they're not meant to receive their full blessings with the person that they're in a relationship with, because they're not meant to be with that person. So it's like they'll be kept in this 4 and 5 of Pentacles energy, this broke energy, like just literally keeping their head above water, because their blessings are not meant to be shared with the person that they're with currently. The blessings are meant to be shared with you. So I feel like Spirit's trying to give the masculines inspiration to work with the feminine. If you want to keep your head above water, All right, if you want to get to this 9 and 10 of Pentacles energy, it's through the Empress. It's through the Divine Feminine. So, there's something here, and he's having this ego death now, so I think he's starting to realise, you know, with the Sun and this transformation, the Sun and the Death card, he's starting to realise that, do you know what, if I leave with nothing, it doesn't matter. He's not as much in his ego anymore because he knows he'll be able to build it with you. So he's starting to realise that. If he's not realising it, this is what Spirit's trying to get him to realise. They're trying to get him to be like, Luke, collaborate with your feminine. And for the feminine, collaborate with your masculine. This is what's going to get you into this better financial space. And a more happier space, you know, a more committed energy. What's the advice for the masculine? So we've got the 6 of Pentacles again. Working together, equal reciprocity, equal give and take. What advice have you got for the masculine? What advice have you got for the masculines, please? The 9 of Swords. So he might be stressed, like the feminine might give him a helping hand with something. Now, I don't know what this is, whether this is giving him a job, whether this is giving him a place to stay, whatever it is, but he is in his head about this. He is prideful about it. But Spirit are like the Queen of Swords, Ace of Cups. Yeah, but Spirit are like, if you want this commitment, you need to think logically. You need to get out of your ego, and you need to think logically. If you want this commitment with the Queen of Pentacles, you know, with the ride or die, with the Divine Feminine, you need to think about this logically. Like, how long is it going to take, like, this masculine to build up his finances if he's not going to receive the blessings because he's in some kind of karmic relationship? And when you're in a karmic relationship, you don't receive what's rightfully yours because the person that you're with is karmic, and they are not meant to share the blessings what this masculine's going to get, which he's going to get when he's with the feminine. So it's like, what Spirit are like, what are you going to keep doing? Are you going to keep having these Tower moments, these 5 of Wands moments? Keep arguing and then going back, keep arguing and then going back, being skint all the time and not having any money to put away or to save because you're in this 4 and 5 of Pentacles energy, because Spirit's keeping them there. They're keeping them there because Spirit doesn't want this individual getting blessed with something and a karmic taking it from them, or them having to share it with a karmic or something like that. The blessings are meant for him and this feminine. So I feel like, you know, the advice from Spirit for the masculine currently is to think logically about this. You know, if there's some kind of collaboration, if the feminine can help him out in some way, she is going to do that. She will do that, you know. It doesn't make him any less of a masculine because he's leaving a situation because he's got nothing. It makes him less of a masculine if he stays in a situation and he's broke all the time. That makes him less of a masculine. You know, it make him more of a masculine. You know, if he took this risk, if he took this leap of faith. Because that's where his happiness is. But he just needs to think about this logically and not from a place of pride and ego, which I do think that he's getting to. I do think that he is getting to that point where he's not going to be thinking logically. He's not going to be thinking with his ego. He's going to be thinking more logic, with more logic. Okay. So, let's have a look. So we've got the feminine. Okay, so we've got the thinking man, woman holding a coin, and angel of balance. Okay, so we've got eclipse in Gemini, negotiation, rise to challenges as a new path opens. So this woman holding a coin, like this could be the divine feminine, all right? She's the divine feminine. She could hold the key. She might have, you know, some of you might be financially secure. You've got finances, you've got savings behind you. Some of you might have your own house, which is going to assist this masculine in some way, you know. It's like, well, if I've got a roof over my head, I can help, you know, like with the bills. You can still work, I can still go work, and I can get myself back on my feet again. It's orchestrated this way. All right, it's orchestrated this way. Boost relationships through teamwork and compromise. All right, negotiate, compromise. You know, that's what you do. You negotiate and you compromise, don't you? So there's something here about, like, there's some masculines might need to, you know, reevaluate, like negotiate what they're going through. And it could necessarily be that this feminine's like, well, Luke, I've got you for the time being. You know, we're all right financially. If you, because I feel like this feminine knows that this masculine, there's something that drains his finances, and I feel like she knows. I feel like she knows that he's in a karmic situation. You know, the feminine will be more spiritually evolved, so she'll know that he'll be in this 4 and 5 of Pentacles energy because he's with a karmic that needs to come to an end. So there could be something here about, not like, she could be financially stabilizing the masculine, you know, she could be, but it's not that kind of energy. It's more of a balanced relationship. It's more about teamwork. This is more about this masculine and this feminine working together to get to their abundance together, to work on this together. So it's that kind of energy that I'm getting. So let's see what's going on for the feminine currently, please. What's going on for the feminine currently, please? So I feel like, you know, some of you feminines might be in a good place financially. You know, and your masculine just needs to get on board. He needs to get on board with this as well. What's going on for the feminine currently, please? What's going on for the feminine currently? What's going on for the feminine currently, please? So we've got the 8 of Wands. So this could be actually a conversation that you have, you know. 5 of Pentacles, yeah, you could have this conversation about this 5 of Pentacles energy that the masculine's in. 8 of Wands, 5 of Pentacles, you know, you could be like, Luke, I got you. It's okay. You know, we're going to get through this together. We're going to rise to the challenge and we're going to work in this together. Like, don't worry, I got you. You know, she's kissing him here. She's like, I've got you. You know, the way she's got her hands round him. You know, I mean, like, to me, it looks like she's like really got up, like, because he's holding this flower here. I mean, it's not even a flower. It looks a bit like a weed or something. So it's like the masculine's like, she's like, look, I don't care that you've just like picked these flowers for me because you've got no money to buy them. I got you. She's got him here. She's got him. She's like, I've got you. You know, you jump, I jump. You jump, I jump. So there could be like some kind of conversation that's going to be coming between the masculine and the feminine where he's like, I haven't got anything, you know, 4 of Cups. And she's like, Luke, you know, I've got all these people living with me. There's a sheep that lives here. There's, you know, my cousin, my sister, my mum, my dad, the dogs, the kids. Like, just move in. Move in, we'll make it work. I'm not saying that you all live like that, but I'm just saying, you know, she's like, it's like, we'll make it work. We'll make it work, you know. And this is all part of being, you know, a masculine and a feminine. It's to help and support each other. Because the masculine's not going to be in that energy forever. So we've got the Page of Swords. What's going on for the feminine currently, please? And the Hierophant. King of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So I feel like this group of feminines, like, she doesn't care about money. It's like, as long as we've got each other, as long as we've got love, you know, I don't care. I don't care. We'll be brought together. Do you know what I mean? If we're meant to be financially abundant, then we will. If we're not, then we'll be brought together, but at least we'll be together. It's that kind of energy that I'm getting. Why is the Eight of Wands here? The Three of Pentacles. You can't make it up. Collaboration, teamwork. You're going to have a talk about the Three of Pentacles, which is teamwork, which is working together. You know, she's like, I've got a bright idea. I've got a bright idea. Like, let's do this. Let's do this. You know, let's work together. You know, just for the time being, until this masculine can get himself back on his feet. Why is the Five of Pentacles here, please? The Five of Swords. And the High Priestess. What's this Five of Swords about? What's this Five of Swords? The Queen of Swords. So, I honestly feel like the masculine's worried about battles with the karmic. Like, what would happen if they did do this? Three of Wands. Like, what would happen? Like, what would she think? What would the karmic think if he did this? But tell me about this Queen of Swords. Tell me about this Queen of Swords. Tell me about the Queen of Swords, please. The Emperor. And the Hanged Man. I feel like he's bothered that this Queen of Swords is going to be like, oh, you're not a real man, or, yeah, leave with nothing. It's something like that. It's something that she says to him. It's something that she says to him. Why is the Four of Cups here? I don't know why the karmic's coming out in... I definitely feel like there is going to be a conversation had between the both of you. I feel like you're going to thrash it out with each other. Not in a bad way, like in a good way. You know, you're gonna work on something together, and you're gonna come to this solution. What's this Four of Cups about? Strength. So somebody's just gonna have to get over this. Justice. Ace of Pentacles, yeah. Somebody's just gonna have to get over this and suck it up and do it. Why is the Page of Swords here? And stop worrying about what other people think. The Four of Wands. It's like, what will people think if they see us moving in together, or what will people say? You know, if we get into this higher level of commitment, well, what the fuck's it got to do with anybody else? The Three of Swords. What's this about? Like, somebody's Knight of Wands, Ten of Cups. I feel like somebody's like, what will people say if I separate and I move in with you? And I honestly think the feminine's like, well, who gives a shit because we'll be happy? You know, Knight of Wands doesn't give a shit. Ten of Cups, who doesn't give a like, who gives a shit because we'll be happy? So I feel like the feminine's in this energy of like, I don't give a shit. Let people say what they want to say. We'll be together and we'll be happy. Doesn't matter what anybody else says because we'll be happy. Temperance and the Fool, yeah. I feel like someone's just saying, let's just do it. I feel like this feminine's like, let's just do it. Fuck it, let's just do it. You know, people are going to talk no matter what the situation. The Devil, what's this about? The Star and the Queen of Cups. So somebody's going to come round, this masculine's going to come round to the feminine's way of thinking, I feel. The masculine's going to come round to the feminine's way of thinking. He's going to heal from all these toxic thoughts that he's having. You know, because it won't matter, because it's like, I don't care if Monday's blue, Tuesday's grey, and Wednesday to Thursday. I don't care about you. It's Friday. I'm in love. I don't know why I've got that song, but I did. So, 9 of Wands. He just needs to stop being so guarded. Yeah, Ace of Swords, King of Swords, Knight of Cups. His finances will increase. With this Knight of Cups. But he needs to get out of his own head. So I feel like even the masculine's energy is coming into the feminine's reading here, because he's very much so in his head. But I feel like the feminine's got a solution. You know, she's like, I'll rise to this challenge. If you need money, if you need somewhere to stay, I got you. You know, we'll balance this out together. We'll work together. We will get through this together. And I feel like this is why this masculine's going to be having an ego death, because I feel like he's going to realise that that's the best solution. That's going to be the best solution all round. You know, at least, like, he might leave with nothing, but at least he'll be happy. So, let's get some of these messages for this situation, please. So we've got recharge. Please slow down. It's not selfish to take time out to look after yourself. So I feel like this is what Spirit's saying to the masculine. You know, you're working every hour God sends, but you're in this 4 and 5 Pentacles energy. Why? Like, why is he doing that? You know, slow down, look after yourself, put yourself first. And the way to put yourself first is be with this feminine, because that's where his heart lies. So we've got skills. It's time to learn some new skills, study a course or start a new hobby. All right. So some of you definitely, I feel like you might be physically working on something with your masculine. All right. That involves some kind of skills or something. You know, their skills might help your hobby, or your hobby might help their skills. It's something like that I feel like you'll work together. Look, passion. Passion isn't confined to sexual energy. Life is meant to be felt. Don't hold back. Don't hold back. So take the risk here. Follow the passion. Do what makes you feel alive. Anything else for this? Anything else for this, please? There's too many. Anything else? Abundance. Great news is heading your way. Abundance is coming to you in many forms. He will get to this abundance together with his feminine, which is exactly what I was saying. We've got decide at the bottom of the deck. It's time for you to make a decision. Call upon your spirit guides for help. Well, Spirit's already trying to get him to make a decision. You know, they're saying, look, we're already trying to help you. And to get to your abundance, you need to be with your feminine, because this masculine's not going to get his abundance while he's with a karmic energy. Spirit will just withhold it from him. They'll just withhold it from it. So abundance is coming, but he needs to make the decision. He needs to make the decision, and a logical decision at that, and have a real adult grown-up conversation and be like, I want to be with you. This is the situation. If I leave, she's going to take this off me, that off me, or she's going to stop me seeing the kids, whatever it is. And you're like, Luke, I've got you. I've got you back. We'll get through it. We'll get through it together. Whatever obstacles are thrown our way, we'll get through it together. And I feel like that's it, it's gonna like propel from there, I feel, for the both of you. Okay, so that was your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like the video, comment, let me know if it resonated with you. Thank you to everybody that's liked and subscribed. I do appreciate it. If you've not and you feel you resonate, please think about hitting the subscription button, get your energies into the readings, and I will see you all next time. Take care, everyone. Bye.